It's so crazy how boredom can spark creativity sometimes. So I was in my room cleaning and I found this old speaker and then this container. So I made a cutout into it and then I decided to make the smallest version of a smart speaker I could make. So the next thing was soldering. So as you can see, I started by tinning the leads of my jumper wires, which is a very important step. It's a tip I have for you. Always make sure to tin the two sides of the materials you want to solder if you want better solderability, because soldering is quite a hassle if you don't know what you are doing. So the next thing was wiring everything up to my amplifier. The LED you see on the amplifier was for status indication. The next thing was setting up everything on my breadboard, which is also a very important step, because before you patch up anything, make sure everything is working. That's what the breadboard is for. It's for rapid prototyping, for you to know what you are doing. So I started by doing all my wiring to the 3-watt I2S amplifier. If you want to buy some, feel free to DM me. I'll send you the links to get the same amplifier I was using and the same microcontroller I was using. So the wiring was what I was doing here. If you also need a guide on how to wire everything, I can also show you that. The next thing was my firmware, which I got from a GitHub repository. I just edited it a bit and then it was ready to flash in CMD. So I flashed it over to my microcontroller and yeah, we were set. So this was the initial testing to see if everything was working, and as you can see, the music started playing and there were no problems with the whole thing. So right after that, I used a bit of glue gun, like I used my glue gun to get everything in place. So I had already done the cutout, so gluing everything was relatively easy, and then the whole speaker came to life. So yeah.